Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel, Yantos Airway Backpacker Channel. Today we meet again in our lesson about Pancasila with the topic introducing the values and principle of Pancasila as a guideline for nursing students to become professional nurses in the future. Hai, hello, jumpa lagi bersama channel Yantos Airway Backpacker Channel. Kali ini kita berjumpa dalam pelajaran Pancasila dengan topik pengenalan nilai-nilai dan kaidah Pancasila sebagai panduan bagi mahasiswa keperawatan untuk menjadi perawat profesional di masa datang.
You did a great job. And also on your behalf, I'd like to thank your family and loved ones and friends who supported you, the network that helped you as you went through the very difficult.
Pancasila is the foundation for Indonesian nursing students. Pancasila, which contains 5 basic guidelines for life, is intended for all Indonesian nursing students. As part of it, also have important ties with Pancasila. This bond is the main guideline for Indonesian nursing students in carrying out their leader test by volunteering to sacrifice. Pancasila merupakan dasar bagi mahasiswa keperawatan Indonesia. Pancasila yang berisi 5 dasar merupakan pedoman hidup yang ditujukan untuk seluruh kalangan masyarakat Indonesia. Mahasiswa keperawatan sebagai salah satu bagian di dalamnya juga mempunyai ikatan penting dengan Pancasila. Ikatan inilah yang menjadi pedoman utama bagi mahasiswa keperawatan Indonesia dalam melaksanakan tugas nantinya dengan rela berkorban dan penuh tanggung jawab.
And they will never forget this night. You have set a great example for them, and we want to set the tone and culture of education where they will keep up the cycle that you've created. Okay, sound good? You're members of our BCC family. You're always welcome back if we can provide some help to you. Please feel that you belong here. And
nursing students in the future to become professional nurses will always be below the values and principles of Pancasila. Without Pancasila, nurses cannot carry out their duties and obligations properly. Knowledge of the anatomy of the human body and the surfaces that must be provided to cleanse, all of which will not go well without the practice of Pancasila values. Mahasiswa keperawatan di masa yang akan datang menjadi perawat profesional selalu berada di bawah nilai dan kaidah Pancasila. Tanpa Pancasila, tentunya nanti perawat tidak bisa melaksanakan tugas dan kewajibannya dengan baik. Contohnya ilmu tentang anatomi tubuh manusia dan pelayanan yang harus diberikan kepada klien, itu semua tidak akan berjalan dengan mulus tanpa adanya pengamalan terhadap nilai-nilai Pancasila.
Qualified to do that work, but they also be commencing into a life of learning and a life of professional development that is going to include more education, and they are going to need even more love and support from everybody in this audience tonight over the next several years. Sorry to say that, but I think you know it already. And I can guarantee that many of the students sitting behind me are already enrolled in a bachelor's program, and I can also guarantee you that some of them are already enrolled in a master's degree program. I can also tell you that many of them are going to go on, practice in nursing in our region, will go on to
The first
further their
principle
education into
of
doctoral nursing
Pancasila
practice programs, and I
is
certainly know
believe
and I
in
hope that many
the
of them will
one
choose the field of
supreme God.
education, of nursing education, and will go on
This
and
is
complete their PhD in
the
nursing.
basis
These are
for
the
nursing
leaders
students
of the future,
to
and I
have the
congratulate you all,
character
and I
of
want to make sure over the next
being
week and a half
obedient
give
and
lots of
obedient
hugs
to the
everybody
teaching
who's out
of
in the
their
audience because they deserve it
respective
for all of the support
religions
that
and
they're giving you.
beliefs.
So thank you. Make sure to
Still
continue
make
to
the
give
one
our
and only
graduates,
God
our
as
people who
the
are progressing
main
to that next stage of their life,
goal
all of the love and support
in
that you
taking
can.
every action
Need it, and our society needs it.
against
Thank
the
you very
clean.
much.
In addition, considering that Indonesia consists of different regions in carrying out their duties, nursing students will not differentiate between cleans according to their religion. Sila pertama dari Pancasila adalah sila ketuhanan yang Maha Esa. Believe in the one supreme God. This is the basis for the nursing student. Ini menjadi landasan bagi mahasiswa keperawatan to have the character of being obedient to the teaching of their respective religion and belief. Ya, ini menjadi landasan bagi mahasiswa keperawatan untuk memiliki sifat taat dan patuh terhadap ajaran agama dan keyakinannya masing-masing. Still make the one and only God as the main goal in taking every action against the clean. Ya, tetap menjadikan Tuhan yang Maha Esa sebagai tujuan utama dalam melakukan setiap tindakan kepada klien. In addition, considering that Indonesia consists of different regions, in carrying out their duties, nursing students will not differentiate between cleans according to their religion. Selain itu, mengingat Indonesia terdiri dari berbagai agama yang berbeda-beda, maka dalam menjalankan tugasnya nanti, mahasiswa keperawatan tidak membeda-bedakan klien sesuai agamanya.
Each year, I have the privilege of speaking to our nursing graduates. My reflections tonight will be brief, but they are from my heart. First, let me say that I truly love nurses, and I am fortunate to work with and have met some truly remarkable nurses.
The second of principle of Pancasila, just and civilized humanity. This precept contains very important values for nursing students in carrying out their assignments later. Nursing students must have a high human spirit in the health service process. Nursing students must also continue to provide fair service to clients regardless of ethnicity and religion. Sila yang kedua yaitu kemanusiaan yang adil dan beradab. This precept contains very important values for nursing students. Ya, sila ini mengandung nilai yang sangat penting bagi mahasiswa keperawatan in carrying out their assignments later, dalam nantinya mengemban tugas. Nursing student must have a high human spirit. Jadi mahasiswa keperawatan harus memiliki jiwa kemanusiaan yang tinggi. In the health service process, di dalam proses pelayanan kesehatan, nursing student must also continue to provide fair service to clients regardless of ethnicity and religion. Mahasiswa keperawatan juga harus tetap memberikan pelayanan yang adil terhadap klien tanpa membedakan suku, agama, ras. Jadi sila yang kedua ini, kemanusiaan yang adil dan beradab, sila ini mengandung nilai yang sangat penting bagi mahasiswa keperawatan dalam nantinya mengemban tugas tentunya nanti menjadi seorang perawat yang profesional. Maka mahasiswa keperawatan sejak dini sudah harus memiliki jiwa kemanusiaan yang tinggi dalam proses pelayanan kesehatan. Nah, mahasiswa keperawatan juga harus selalu tetap memberikan pelayanan yang adil terhadap klien tanpa membeda-bedakan suku, agama, dan ras, sehingga selalu memberikan pelayanan yang terbaik. Nah, selagi menjadi mahasiswa, tentunya sikap ini harus dimiliki oleh seluruh mahasiswa keperawatan, yaitu memiliki jiwa kemanusiaan yang tinggi, jiwa melayani, dan berlaku adil dalam pelayanan terhadap klien, tidak membeda-bedakan berdasarkan suku, agama, dan ras.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Before I get going, I just want to thank the class officers who had started this process 2 years ago. And we always talk about the rigor of the program, and to do this additional fundraising and organization, and really the leadership role to get this day completed, and it's always so lovely. So if we can give them a round of applause. Also, we have a wonderful group of advisors for the pinning ceremony and the faculty that
The search of principle of Pancasila, the unity of Indonesia.
and so many of the other faculty.
Nursing students' practice is a self-sacrificing attitude. This attitude must be practiced from an early age, because if it is not, then one should not be indifferent to surroundings and different to circumstance. Nursing students must also be able to place the interests of society above personal interests. Sila ketiga dari Pancasila yaitu persatuan Indonesia. Pengamalan mahasiswa keperawatan yaitu sikap rela berkorban. Nah, jadi pengamalan dari sila ketiga, persatuan Indonesia, the unity of Indonesia, nursing student practice a self-sacrificing attitude. Jadi pengamalan mahasiswa keperawatan dari sila ketiga ini yaitu membangun sikap rela berkorban. Yes, this attitude must be practiced from an early age. Ya, sikap ini harus dilatih ya sejak dini. Selagi jadi mahasiswa, ya, sikap rela berkorban ini sudah harus dipupuk, dibina, ya, dikembangkan. Because if it is not, then one should not be indifferent to surroundings and different to circumstances. Karena jika sikap rela berkorban yang tidak dipupuk sejak dini selagi mahasiswa, maka jangan sampai nantinya mahasiswa ini memiliki sifat acuh tak acuh terhadap sekitar dan tidak peduli dengan keadaan yang ada di sekitarnya. Jadi sikap rela berkorban ini dilatih gunanya adalah supaya mahasiswa mempunyai kepedulian terhadap lingkungan sekitar, ya, tidak acuh tak acuh terhadap lingkungannya. So, nursing student must also be able to place the interests of society above personal interests. Nah, melalui sila ketiga ini, maka mahasiswa keperawatan juga harus bisa memupuk, ya, di mana bisa menempatkan kepentingan negara di atas kepentingan pribadi. The nursing student must also be able to place the interests of society above personal interests. Perlu dipupuk oleh mahasiswa keperawatan berdasarkan sila yang ketiga Persatuan Indonesia ini, yaitu mahasiswa keperawatan mesti bisa menempatkan, ya, mampu menempatkan kepentingan masyarakat di atas kepentingan pribadi. The fourth of principles of Pancasila is democracy wisely led by the wisdom of deliberation among representatives. Nursing student must have the courage to take swift nursing decision or action. Do not forget that it is better if deliberation are carried out, so that the action taken produce a good result. Sila keempat, yaitu kerakyatan yang dipimpin oleh hikmat kebijaksanaan dalam permusyawaratan perwakilan. A nursing student must have the courage to take his nursing decision or action. Berdasarkan sila yang keempat ini, maka mahasiswa keperawatan harus berani mengambil keputusan atau tindakan keperawatan yang sigap. Do not forget that it is better if deliberation are carried out. Ya, jangan lupa sebelumnya dalam mengambil keputusan tindakan keperawatan yang sigap itu harus dilakukan terlebih dahulu musyawarah, so that the action taken produce a good result. Agar tindakan yang dilakukan menghasilkan suatu hasil yang baik. Nah, berdasarkan sila yang keempat, yaitu kerakyatan dipimpin oleh hikmat kebijaksanaan dalam permusyawaratan perwakilan, maka ini menjadi panduan bagi mahasiswa keperawatan. Ia harus berani, memiliki sikap harus berani mengambil keputusan atau tindakan keperawatan dengan sigap. Dan walaupun demikian, tidak lupa sebelumnya untuk dilakukan terlebih dahulu, yaitu melakukan musyawarah bersama agar tindakan yang dilakukan menghasilkan suatu hasil yang baik.
Good evening, everyone. I'm very honored to present this scholarship tonight. I've always felt that whenever there's a tribute to someone, it's important that their story be told so that their memory isn't lost to just a name on a monetary gift. Evelyn Pacheco was an amazing woman and nurse. I know this firsthand because she was my mom. Today is her birthday, and she's been gone for 31 years now, and that's a long time.
Some of these graduates behind me weren't even born then.
The fifth principle of
But she lived
Pancasila
for 60 years, so I'd
is
like to just
social
take a couple of minutes
justice
to tell you about
for
how
the
she
whole
lived.
of
For
the
34
people of
years,
Indonesia.
She worked at a small community acute care hospital
The
in
fifth principle
Middleborough.
of
Some of you may
Pancasila,
still know of it. It's reopened recently
nursing
as a
students should
psychiatric
have
hospital.
to give unconditional help,
This was our community
which a
hospital.
noble
And
behavior,
Evelyn Pacheco
and this
was an
threat
icon
resides
for that
in
hospital. Now, can
nursing
you imagine
students.
in this day and age anyone
Work hard
being
for
considered
the
an icon for a
realization
hospital?
of social
Big crowds,
justice
and they're big
in the
business.
healthy sector
But she
in order
truly was.
to create a healthy
34
Indonesian
years,
society.
she had a larger-than-life presence there.
Sila kelima dari Pancasila,
Because she was a
social justice for the whole of the
professional nurse.
people of Indonesia, yaitu keadilan sosial
She always
bagi
dressed
seluruh
well.
rakyat
These
Indonesia.
nurses here are dressed tonight.
Sila yang kelima ini, nursing students should have to give unconditional help, which a noble behavior,
But more
and
than
the
that,
straight
she was
reset in
hardworking,
nursing
and she was
student.
compassionate,
Ya,
and she was
mahasiswa
caring.
keperawatan
And it was these very traits
harus
that
suka
endeared her to such an enormous
memberikan
community. She
pertolongan
truly cared about the people.
tanpa pamrih,
I had the opportunity to work with her
merupakan
when I was a teenager as
a
a work
noble
secretary.
behavior,
And I got
perilaku
to
yang
see how
mulia,
truly magnanimous she was.
dan
She consistently
sifat
touched
ini
people's lives
harus ada di
professionally,
dalam diri
personally,
mahasiswa
compassionately, and
keperawatan.
generously. Evelyn Pacheco
So,
was the kind of nurse that didn't just
nursing
show up
student
for work and put her time
should
in.
have to give
gave so
unconditional
much of
help,
herself to
which
her
a noble behavior,
She often
and this
delivered
reside
babies
in
because she
nursing
was there in
student.
the doctor's
Jadi
ward.
silang kelima ini
She sat with families
menuntun
when they were at their most
mahasiswa
vulnerable.
keperawatan
She many times
harus
gave up her
memiliki
breaks so that her nurses who much
jiwa
needed those
suka
breaks
memberi
would have them.
pertolongan, ya, sikap, ya, suka
And she
memberi
was often
pertolongan
found in the pediatric ward
tanpa
playing with
pamrih,
kids.
ya,
Every
ikhlas,
year, I remember
harus
she would
menjadi
anonymously
perilaku
give out money
mahasiswa
at Christmas time for nurses
keperawatan,
that worked for her
dan
that she
ini
didn't
adalah a noble
She
behavior, ya.
anonymously gave
A
money to
noble
nurses who
behavior,
wanted to further their
perilaku
education.
yang mulia, dan
She
tentunya
supported
sifat
their
ini
flexible
harus
scheduling
selalu
and anything that
dipupuk,
she could to assist their schooling because she knew
ya,
that
dan
education was so
dijaga
important.
oleh
She
mahasiswa
exemplified
keperawatan.
what real
Biasakan dari
stands
selagi
for.
mahasiswa ini
Professionalism,
kita selalu
education,
memiliki
caring,
sifat suka menolong orang lain, memberikan pertolongan
her
terbaik
community
pada orang
did not
lain,
and has not still
dan
ever
pertolongan ini lakukan dengan
forgotten.
ikhlas,
Started a scholarship
ya,
fund
tanpa
that has been
pamrih,
helping nursing students,
karena
myself
ini
included,
adalah
now for over 30
perilaku
years.
a noble behavior, perilaku orang-orang yang mulia,
Because one woman
dan
made such a difference in so many
harus
lives,
ditanamkan
this scholarship
dan selalu
honors
dilatih
her and continues to help
di
nursing
dalam
students
diri
each year.
mahasiswa
This year,
keperawatan.
I am honored to present this award
Perilaku
to
ini
Cheyenne Regal.
dan work hard for the realization of social justice in the healthy sector in order to create a healthy Indonesian society. Oleh karena itu, maka mahasiswa perlu work hard for the realization of social justice in the healthy sector. Marilah mahasiswa keperawatan, ya, selalu bekerja keras, gigih, ya, dalam bekerja. Untuk apa? Demi terwujudnya realization of social justice, demi terwujudnya keadilan sosial, yaitu in the health sector, di dalam bidang kesehatan. Jadi mahasiswa keperawatan harus selalu mau bekerja keras, rajin, ya, demi terwujudnya keadilan sosial, tentunya sesuai bidang kita, yaitu bidang kesehatan. What for? In order to create a healthy Indonesian society. Ini gunanya adalah untuk tujuan mulia yang sangat besar. sebagai kontribusi kita sebagai mahasiswa nantinya yang tentunya akan menjadi seorang yang profesional, yaitu in order to create a healthy Indonesian society. Tujuan yang sangat mulia, sangat besar, kepentingan bangsa dan negara ini di bidang kesehatan, yaitu terciptanya masyarakat Indonesia yang sehat, bagaimana yang telah dicanangkan oleh pemerintah kita menuju masyarakat Indonesia yang sehat, ya, tercapainya masyarakat Indonesia yang sehat. Nah, ini adalah tujuan mulia. Dan apabila perilaku, sikap, semangat ini ada pada mahasiswa keperawatan, maka ini sebagai aplikasi atau pengamalan daripada sila yang kelima dari Pancasila, yaitu social justice for the whole of the people of Indonesia, yaitu sila kelima, keadilan sosial bagi seluruh rakyat Indonesia.
The next scholarship is the Mullins Family Nursing Scholarship. And we have the honor to have Mr. James Mullen here to present the scholarship and say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Glad to be here to present the scholarship. I want to say to these nurses, they have a marvelous future for them. Years ago, when you retired, when you became a nurse, you either worked at a St. Anne's or Truesdale or one of our local hospitals. The world has changed so much. The world is your oyster. You get the RN and you get a Massachusetts degree, you're welcome at any hospital, any place in the world, not just United States. And I would just like to say that one place where they're looking for nurses is in the armed forces. I come from a family with 3 nurses, and I have a daughter who's a nurse. And one of my sisters went into the Air Force. My father, who's a retired
These
chief
5
of
principles
Apoplectic,
of
when she sold it, she
Pancasila
got it with the Air Force. But
are
she
the
lived all over the
guideline
world.
for nursing
They
students
lived in
in
Greece,
carrying out their
London,
duties
they lived in Germany, and
with
she had a
full
wonderful
sincerity
career.
and
And in the
responsibility.
end, when she finished her career, she ended up with a lieutenant
Let
colonel on her
nursing
arm and
students
5 kids behind her. Thank you.
always be professional, stand tall under the umbrella of
And Mr. Mullins will
Pancasila
present the scholarship to
ideology.
Katrina Simmons.
Believe in yourself that we can. Let's help make Indonesia more advanced than before.
This next scholarship
Remember
goes to a nursing student who is
that
graduating in their 2nd year.
change
This student demonstrates
starts
outstanding clinical skills. It is
from
the Union
ourselves.
Hospital School of Nursing Alumni Association
Then if
Scholarship,
you are
and this scholarship
able,
is awarded to Rebecca D'Souza.
then change the station around us. Spirit of nursing students carry
The next
out
scholarship is
assignments
the Truesdale
in a
Hospital Nurses
professional
Alumni Association Scholarship.
manner.
And I have Mrs. Nancy Whitlock here on the stage.
These
to
5
present the
principles of
scholarship.
Pancasila are the guidelines for nursing students. Jadi kelima dari Pancasila ini
The student who is the recipient of this
menjadi
scholarship
pedoman
demonstrates scholastic and
bagi
clinical competence. And this
mahasiswa
student is Joshua Troy.
keperawatan in carrying out their duties with full sincerity and responsibility. 5 dasar ini menjadi pedoman bagi mahasiswa keperawatan Indonesia yang tentunya nanti akan mengemban tugas dengan penuh keikhlasan dan tanggung jawab. Yeah. Nursing student in carrying out their duties with full sincerity and responsibility. Jadi ingat bahwa kelima Pancasila ini harus dijadikan pedoman dasar bagi mahasiswa keperawatan Indonesia dalam mengemban tugasnya nanti ya, dengan penuh keikhlasan dan tanggung jawab. Jadi harus ditanamkan dari sejak awal, sejak dini, sejak mahasiswa mempunyai sikap atau jiwa yang selalu siap mengemban tugas secara profesional tentunya di bidang keperawatan, yaitu dengan penuh keikhlasan dan tanggung jawab. Let nursing students always be professional, stand tall under the umbrella of Pancasila ideology. Oleh karena itu, mari seluruh mahasiswa keperawatan untuk bisa selalu bersikap profesional, ya, berusaha melatih diri untuk bersikap profesional, dan profesional itu tetap adalah stand tall under the umbrella of Pancasila ideology. Jadi mari kita semua mahasiswa keperawatan menanamkan jiwa profesional, sikap profesional, ya, tapi tetap ya berdiri tegak di bawah naungan ideologi Pancasila. 5 Principles of Indonesia. Nilai-nilai, kaidah, jiwa Pancasila itu sudah harus selalu tertanam di dalam jiwa mahasiswa keperawatan, sehingga memiliki sikap ya, yang siap mengemban tugas, melaksanakan tugas dengan ikhlas dan tanggung jawab. Dan mari kepada seluruh mahasiswa keperawatan untuk selalu bersikap profesional dan jangan lupa berdiri tegak berpedoman kepada 5 prinsip, nilai-nilai, kaidah ya, dari Pancasila sebagai ideologi negara kita.
It is my honor to present the nursing class of 2016. Audra J. Manchester. Rebecca M. D'Souza.
So, believe in yourself that we can. Let's help make Indonesia more advanced than before. Remember that changes starts from ourselves. Then, if you are able, then change the situation around us. Spirit of nursing student. Carry out assignment in a professional manner. Mari, ya, mahasiswa keperawatan, selalu believe in yourself. Selalu percaya diri. Ya. Selalu pede. Bahwa kita bisa, kita mampu. Ya, kita harus confident. Mahasiswa keperawatan, ya, selalu believe in yourself that we can. Kita harus percaya diri, confident, ya, mahasiswa keperawatan, bahwa kita bisa. Kemudian, let's help make Indonesia more advanced than before. Ya, cita-cita mulia, mari kita jadikan Indonesia, mari kita bantu untuk menciptakan keadaan Indonesia yang lebih baik dan lebih maju dari sebelumnya, ya, terutama di dalam bidang kesehatan. Come on, ya, nursing students, ya, let help make Indonesia more advanced than before. Mari bantu Indonesia menciptakan Indonesia lebih baik, lebih maju dari sebelumnya, terutama di dalam bidang kesehatan. Remember that changes starts from ourselves. Ingat bahwa perubahan-perubahan mulai dari diri kita sendiri. Dan if you are able, dan setelah kita bisa melakukan perubahan pada diri kita menjadi yang terbaik, menjadi lebih baik, then if you are able, then change the situation around us. Ingat, apabila kita telah berubah menjadi yang lebih baik dan terbaik, kita juga diharapkan sebagai mahasiswa keperawatan dapat merubah, ya, yang ada di sekitar kita untuk menjadi lebih baik tentunya. A spirit of nursing student. Carry out assignment is a professional manner. Ayo semangat ya, semua mahasiswa keperawatan, laksanakan tugas, kewajiban dengan penuh keikhlasan tanggung jawab dan secara profesional. Alright, nursing student, mahasiswa keperawatan, ya tentunya 5 principle of Pancasila ini dengan memahami dan mengamalkan nilai-nilai Pancasila ini selagi kita mahasiswa tentunya akan membentuk kita menjadi manusia yang berkarakter Pancasila, berjati diri, memiliki jati diri kepribadian Indonesia sehingga dapat melaksanakan tugas dan kewajiban, ya, dan nantinya untuk menjadi seorang yang perawat profesional sesuai dengan bidang yang kita miliki, menjadi seorang yang profesional. Okay, thank you very much for your attention today. You have watched this YouTube channel. If it is useful for you all, nursing student or watchers, please subscribe and like Yantos Airway Backpacker.